How to start virtual wholesaling with no money at all. What's up guys, Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm actually in beautiful Cabo, Mexico. Got back from fishing, caught some awesome roosterfish, marlin, and the other day I actually caught a spearfish, which was actually really cool. But the point of today's video is to show you, like, I'm in Mexico right now, I'm virtually wholesaling, and heck, if I was to live here and I had no money and only an internet connection, I can actually go out here and start wholesaling real estate. That's what I want to talk about today. So if you are getting started in virtual wholesaling real estate, the biggest thing you have to understand is it's not the money that's stopping you. It's not the knowledge that's taking you back. It's honestly the little thing between both your ears that's stopping you, and that's your head, your mind, your mindset. So if you change your mindset, you can change your life. The way you think is the way you're gonna be successful in virtual wholesaling real estate. So honestly, you might have the best mindset in the world, you might have the most drive and passion, but the one thing you do need is a good internet connection, more or less. So I'm in Cabo. We actually have a really good internet connection here for some reason. I'm actually pretty surprised. It's pretty Americanized here, but absolutely beautiful place to be. And I've actually been wholesaling virtually here for the past 5 days I've been here, and it's been absolutely amazing. Everything's gone really smooth. I basically just pop up my Podio app, I have my computer, I'm doing my live streams here, and it's working really well. But I do spend a lot of money in my virtual wholesaling business. I'm doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in assignment fees every single month in Mexico right here, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can fish, work 2 or 3 hours, and it's honestly the dream. But when you're starting out as a beginner, you might not have that. You might not have the money starting out. Honestly, if that internet connection, you can get started. So in virtual wholesaling real estate, especially when you're beginning starting out, there are 3 phases you have to know to get started. There is marketing, there's acquisitions, and then there's dispositions. If you can master all 3 of these things, you're gonna be successful. So let's break down how to do each one in virtual wholesaling real estate, starting out as a beginner. So the first thing you need to understand is marketing. So in virtual wholesaling real estate, let's say I'm in Mexico, how am I gonna go wholesale a house in Tennessee or Alabama, right? So the first thing about marketing is knowing where in virtual wholesaling you wanna start marketing. I can market in Tennessee, I can market in Alabama, I can market in Ohio. How do I find a good virtual wholesaling market? Now, at freewholesaling.com, I do break down exactly how to find the best virtual wholesaling market, but the truth is, it can honestly be any market in the United States. The rule I'm telling you to follow is if the ARV is under $250,000, which is the after repair value, so basically what the property would be worth if you renovate it and make it in its best condition on its best day, make sure it's under $250,000 for the average. So I just go to, like, let's say you're doing Henderson, Tennessee. Just search Henderson, Tennessee, median home price Zillow, and it'll actually come out here and pop up what the median home price is, or do it for the county. Make sure the ARV is under $250,000. There's a lot of places like this, mostly in the Southeast, in the Northeast, in the Midwest. Some places out West are, but it's a little more expensive out there. And then make sure the county's population is below 100,000. Now, if the county's population is below 100,000, then you're pretty much good to go market and actually find that deal. So if you find it, it's pretty good. At freewholesaling.com, I do break down my top 25 virtual wholesaling markets, and that video should be in the description of this video, so you can actually see which markets you should be going after. If you have a market and the ARV is below 250,000 and the county's population is over 100,000, you should be able to lock up deals for the lowest prices possible. When you have an ARV below 250,000, you can usually find the best prices possible, and you can actually get the best discounts possible. And when the population is over 100,000, that means there's hedge funds there's probably a lot of cash buyers, a lot of landlords actually winning these type of deals, so it works really well when you do this. Now, once you find the perfect deal, how are you gonna market? You have no money at all. There's a lot of really good options. Now, my favorite option is actually pulling a government list and then skip tracing it for free at truepeoplesearch.com. These are water shutoffs, tax delinquencies, pre-foreclosures, code violations, probates, IRS debt lien lists, credit card debt lien list. Guys, the list goes on forever. That's stuff I teach at freewholesaling.com. Pull their number absolutely for free. Give them a call, see if they're the owner, see if they're interested in selling it. And if they are, have a conversation with them, lock up the contract, sell to a cash buyer, and make it a killer assignment fee. It's really as simple as that. My favorite one right now is government lists, so I'd stick to probates, code violations, and water shutoff lists if I'm really starting out as a beginner. The cool part about that is I can honestly do it from anywhere with the internet connection. I just gotta give them a call. I can use a Google Voice. If your internet's not working in the country for virtual wholesaling, honestly, all you really gotta do is use a VPN. Heck, if you're living in Los Angeles right now, you can wholesale anywhere in the country because you got good internet there, and it's really no big deal. You can actually email So if you have a Gmail account, email the water department, the utility department, the code enforcement department, actually start getting these lists. Go to truepeoplesearch.com, go to the public records, you know, pull some of these lists, guys. It's all at freewholesaling.com, actually how to pull these lists. You can also do some hunting type lists. These are lists you actually have to go after and hunt. These are Zillow for sale by owners, virtual driving for dollars. There's so many of these lists you actually have to go after for free, but my favorite free one is just Zillow for sale by owners. Have a call, have a conversation, and just see if they're looking to sell the property for more of a discount than is listed. I like to shoot for 75 to 80% off the listing price, but honestly, if you go to freewholesaling.com, I teach the entire process for free, and that's actually how you find these qualified deals. Now, once you get these qualified deals and you got no money, this is the easy part, because to lock up these deals, it actually costs no money. Most people get really caught off on the marketing side. The biggest problem to your success in virtual wholesaling is just you not taking action. So the first thing to take action is just the marketing side. So just get a list, pull a list, find a market, and go after it. If you are a person that overthinks a lot and is always thinking about everything and is like, oh, should I do it, should I not? I'm giving you a 3-day deadline to find the virtual wholesaling market that you want. I tell you, only choose one, focus on one, make sure the ARV is below 250,000 and the population is at least $100,000, and then pull that list. You have a 3-day deadline. I'm giving it to you right now. Now, for the acquisition side, it costs no money. Honestly, all you gotta do is get a contract. Most people say, oh, I gotta pay for a contract. Guys, at freewholesaling.com, I break down exactly actually how to get these contracts absolutely for free. Costs $0 to do. And you get that contract, and the only thing about virtual wholesaling with no money you gotta understand is you have to do is e-signing service. Adobe, there's actually a lot of free e-signing services. You can look it up to actually have a seller sign it. I think a lot of people get mixed up in virtual wholesaling because they think someone's gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna sign this online. The truth is, if you make it and you actually have that conversation in your acquisitions that, hey, this is what we do, I'm gonna send you over the agreement right now to sign virtually, you're gonna get the deal and they're gonna be okay with it. The thing about the acquisition side in virtual wholesaling, not a lot of people understand, is it's about your confidence. If you have the confidence, if you are an authority figure, you're gonna do fine. I actually have hundreds and hundreds of subscribers that actually live in Mexico, and I actually get a lot of people saying, Zach, I have an accent, you know, English is my second language. How am I gonna get this deal under contract? The truth is, some of the best wholesalers in virtual wholesaling that I personally know have accents. They were born outside the United States. Maybe they immigrated inside the US, or maybe they're outside right now wholesaling it. Your accent doesn't matter. It's your confidence. Is my accent gonna matter at all? And it's really not going to. Let me give you an example. One of the top realtors in the entire United States, his name is Frederick. He's on one of those big TV shows for being a realtor. He makes tens of millions of dollars every single year talking to the wealthiest people in the entire country and actually listing their house. And he was born in Sweden and he has a Swedish accent. That doesn't stop him from doing really well. When he talks to people, his reputation and his confidence speaks for itself, and you need to start doing that for yourself. I actually have a lot of VAs talking to sellers and locking up deals for me sometimes, and never once someone always asked, oh, you have an accent, I can't sell to you. If I have my cash buyer to actually help me out here, you're gonna do fine. So if you lock up these deals, just have simple conversations, act like you're buying a car, make it really simple. Hey, I'm looking to buy your house, me and my cash partner. Explain it from there. You might get some rebuttals, you might get some objections, but if you go to freewholesaling.com, you're gonna learn exactly how to talk to these sellers the right way. And last but not least, it's your cash buyers. How do you find cash buyers for free? There's honestly 3 main ways to find cash buyers and 2 for virtual wholesaling. Number 1 is cold call the for rents in Zillow. When you get a deal under contract, cold call all the for rents in that area and you'll find a cash buyer really easily. And then just go to Facebook groups on your local real estate investing groups on Facebook. And you can just type in there cash buyers and actually look at them. They're gonna be everywhere. Go to your local real estate investing group. So if you're in Tuscaloosa, go to the Tuscaloosa Real Estate Investing Group on Facebook, and you're gonna find a ton of cash buyers on here that you can vet and qualify, and then boom, for free, you're gonna find a ton of these cash buyers. You can even JV if you have to. When you're virtually wholesaling and you got no money at all starting out, the biggest thing you need is to create a game plan, an action plan of what you're gonna do. And I'm telling you right now, if you take an action plan of, hey, tonight I'm gonna figure out what virtual wholesaling market I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull these 2 or 3 lists, I'm gonna use truepeoplesearch.com, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start actually pulling these lists, the numbers, skip tracing them on truepeoplesearch.com, and then the next day I'm gonna start calling. I'm gonna call 2 hours a day, 5 days straight, and keep calling until I get a deal. You're gonna do well. 99% of wholesalers in virtual wholesaling that haven't gotten a deal never put in the work to actually go in marketing. The key here is marketing. None of them have a really good plan in place at all. So I'm begging you, the people that are successful in virtual wholesaling real estate, they always have a marketing plan. They always have a plan on the rebuttals from their acquisitions from their sellers. And they always have a plan on actually how to pull cash buyers the right way. I recommend you do that. And last but not least, if you want to learn wholesaling real estate absolutely for free, just go to freewholesaling.com. That's my free real estate wholesaling course. If you got any value from this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. It's getting a little hot in here, you know. We are in the desert, we got the ocean here. But guys, you might see a lot of influencers and wholesalers brag about all these crazy cool trips and how they're living the life and how they're virtually wholesaling from their house, and they're doing the good thing, guys. Do not compare me to somebody else, guys. I've been wholesaling for 5+ years. I put my 10,000+ hours in this business before I was able to go on vacations like this, before I can actually build the systems out where I can make hundreds of thousands every single month virtually. The truth is, to get to where you want to be right now, if you want to be in my position, you got to put in the work. There's no way around it. You see the most world-class athletes, most world-class mathematicians, the most world-class people in anything. To become world-class, to become rich, to become amazing at something, you got to put in the work. And if you don't put in the work, you're never gonna be at where you truly deserve and where you can be in life. So last thing I tell you guys is put in the work. Once you put in the work, the results will follow. But you cannot get consistent results without consistent action. Consistently pull these lists, consistently talk to sellers, consistently lock up deals, consistently pull cash buyers, and you'll consistently make money in virtual wholesaling. See you guys soon. Don't let money be an excuse. Don't let your accent be an excuse. Make taking action your priority, and don't take any excuses and start wholesaling real estate virtually. This is Zach Ginn signing out. See you guys soon. Have a blessed one.